Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost. This is Global War 85, Operation Nike, Soviet Far East Command 9.5. Okay, here we go. The FEC is repairing a total of 11 damage. They chose to repair 2 damage to the minor army base in eastern Xinjiang and 9 damage to the minor army base in Qinghai. So it's 11 damage repaired. With the remaining 16 IPP, they are purchasing 4 MBTs. Combat. FEC was very offended by the American missile attack on their fleet, so they're going to respond. The SSN in P30 comes off silent running and moves into P29 to attack the 2 American SSNs. It's going to be joined by the SSN from P16 and by 3 ASW choppers. They're changing their patrol station from P17. They're flying off the ASW carrier in P16. So they're changing from P17 to P29. So they're joining the attack. And the Americans don't have anything to scramble in there to scare off the ASW choppers. So that's that attack. Then the SSGN in P16 is going to come down here and attack the Chinese SSG in P28. They're going to be joined by 2 ASW choppers. Well, maybe they're not. Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah, they can. They're joined by 2 ASW choppers. Well, no. The Chinese could scramble an early Jin fighter out there from Guangxi. So, yeah, that's a no-go on these guys. I didn't see that before. So just the SSGN is going down there to attack. All right, then we're going to have an attack in Guangxi, or no, Zhejiang. Everybody from Beijing minus 1 mech is attacking into Zhejiang. The 3 attack bombers up here in Vladivostok will go 1, 2, 3, 4 to also join the attack, and they will be rolling battlefield nukes. Okay, so that's that attack. Then move the camera over here a little bit. Then the forces here in Qinghai are going to attack northern Yunnan. The artillery will be shooting battlefield nukes, and everyone will be going. Then since the Chinese completely obliterated the Soviet city of Irkutsk with nuclear missiles. FEC is now counterforce and countervalue released against China. So their mobile ICBM, you can see, is placed there in Yakutsk. The mobile IRBM was placed in Novosibirsk, and the two SSBNs were placed in P4. So the mobile ICBM in Yakutsk is firing a missile 6 spaces to target the ICBM silo in eastern Tibet. The land-based ICBM, or the ICBM silo in Novosibirsk, is also shooting a missile to target the missile silo in western Tibet. And boy, now I wonder, something's telling me you can't target more than one strategic nuke on an individual target. And I think that's correct. So it's just where I'm just restricted to shooting one missile at each target. The ICBM up there in Irkutsk, you can see the silo up there, is firing its missile to target the major army base in Guangxi. And that's it for combat. So we will start with the fight here in P-29, attacking the 2 American SSNs. So we have 2 SSNs and 3 ASW helos attacking there. So we got 3 ASW helos at 3. All missed. 2 SSNs at 4. 1 hit. One American's going to take its defense shot, of course, and the other one's going to go on silent running. Okay, the defense shot missed. So here we go. Silent running for him. He's killed. Take that off there. Okay, now we'll do the missile boat fight in P-28. So we have Soviet SSGN firing at 7. There is a hit. The Chinese SSG, I forgot to check his defense value. He defends at a 3. And that's a miss. So take the Chinese missile boat off. Okay, next. Next, we got the fight in Zhejiang. I'll move that stuff to the boards. Okay, here it is. The Chinese EGFs are doing air superiority, so are the Soviet fighters. The ASW chopper and the maritime bomber are in the retirement box because they can't take part in land combat. There is a river penalty on the first round, so the MBTs are down to a 3. The close air supported mech is 3. The next gen MBTs are at 5. And there we go. And as I said, the attack bombers are rolling triple nuke dice. So we start off, nobody has first strike. So we start off with 5 fighters on air superiority. There are 3 air superiority hits. But as I said, those are not first strike. And now we have Now we have 3 shots by a SAM and 4 shots by 2 SPAGs. Two more air hits. Makes 5. Okay, now we have 2 MBTs and a mech at 3. Everybody missed. Close air supported air cav at 5. There is a general hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next gen MBTs at 5. Okay, there are 2 land target select hits and 1 general hit. I'm going to plug that a little bit better so you can see the boards. Okay, now we have an attack chopper at 6. That's a miss, and then we get 3 attack bombers at 3 dice each. I'm having a hell of a time with dropping dice today for some reason. Okay. There's 4 hits total. 1 is a land target select, so we move that up to 3. And then 3 more general hits takes us up to 5. Okay. I think that's going to be more than enough to do the job on the Chinese. So now we have 4 Chinese EGFs, air superiority at 3. There is 1 air superiority hit. Now we've got 3 light infantry at 4. And there is 1 general hit. Okay, so 3 land target select hits kill the 3 light infantry. The air superiority hits kill the EGFs. The Chinese have nothing left. So they're wiped out. Okay, one air superiority hit. He's going to be taking one air superiority hit's going to be taken on a fighter. And then one general hit, he's going to be taken on a spag. And that's that. Let me put stuff back. Okay. I put everything in Zhejiang, and I've already taken the liberty, for simplicity's sake, of landing the planes. The 4 fighters and 2 attack bombers landed in Beijing. The naval attack bomber went back to Vladivostok. And that is China down 3, FEC up 3. That's also +1 on the fallout. And now we're going to go to the fight in northern Yunnan. I don't think I'm going to need the battle board for that one. So we're going to have 5 artillery attacking with battlefield nukes and 5, 6, 7 MBTs attacking into a mountain zone with 2 mechs and 3 paramilitary defending. So here we go. One, 2, 3, 4. 5 artillery, battlefield nukes, first strike. They did pretty damn good. I see 4 hits. Yep, 4 first strike hits. So that's going to be 3 paramilitary and 1 mech, leaving 1 mech. Okay, now we got 3, 7 MBTs attacking at 3. How would you look at that shit? Not a single hit. Oh boy. Okay, 1 mech defends for a miss. Attack. Okay, a single solitary, well, no, yeah, it's mountain, never mind. A single hit, but that's all it takes. So the defense, and that is a miss. So here we go. He comes off, that comes off, that goes on there. And these guys move down here. Okay, that one's not worth any money. All right, now we're going to have an ICBM attacks on the ICBM silos and the major army base. Okay, here we go. We'll do Western Tibet first. Here is its strategic missile defense die. It is a miss. Triple D6. That is, what, 11? And let's check ourselves. A missile silo has a max damage of 9. So, the missile silo in western Tibet is destroyed with a mushroom cloud. Now we'll do the one in eastern Tibet. Missile defense. That misses with a 5. Almost had it. Okay, that is 10, which is 9 plus 1. So that silo also gets a mushroom cloud. Now we'll do the major army base in Guangxi. Now, since this is strategic nukes, even though it's a major base, it still only gets 1 defense die. That's a 3, so that did shoot the missile down. So they had 1 success. So take the attack markers off. And I believe that's it for combat. Now let's see here. I moved the fallout up 1 more for the battlefield nukes in northern Yunnan. We've had 2 facilities destroyed. That's plus 2 fallout each. Takes us up to 24. Okay. So now, non-combat. See, for this one, I guess I'm going to go around here so I can reach better. That works. Okay, there's 2 Soviet destroyers here in P-17. They are going to go 1, 2, 3. There is a sliver of P-10 that touches P-17, so they can go 1, 2, 3 up here to P4. And then this diesel boat in P-19 is going 1, 2, 3. Still on silent running. Also up to P4. Let's see, I already landed the air. The attack bomber from Novosibirsk is going to move down here to eastern Xinjiang. And the theater missile in Zavkhan is going to move 1 over here to Ulaanbaatar. The mobile IRBM in Novosibirsk is going to move 1 over here to Buryatia. that's it. Yeah, that's it. So now we place units. This is going to be pretty simple and easy. Two MBTs are going at the Army base here in Qinghai, and the other two MBTs are going to Eastern Xinjiang. Okay, that's that. Oh, didn't spill anything. Okay. FEC is now at a base income of 19. Plus, they're getting 10 for possessed Chinese land zones, 1 for possession of all of Manchuria, and 1 for stage 2 of computers. So 19 and 12 takes them up to 31. And $29 plus gives them another strategic objective. FEC, might help if I make it so you can see it. FEC now has secured all of its strategic objectives. PAC currently still has all of its strategic objectives. But Soviet Global and Warsaw Pact are providing more points than US Global and NATO, I believe. Okay, so $31 is the amount of money they have. And let's go around here for some missile talk. They didn't use any missiles this time. Put that back there, put that in the bank. So it's 1, 2. Yeah. So we've got +2 there. And then it's the major shipyard is damaged, so they don't get any of those. They don't get any of those. They get 1, 2, 3. They get 3 more of the SH-22s, AH-22s, whatever they are. So I'll add the chips off camera. Ozark Outpost. Over and out.